Alright, time for my round 1 game of this month's MSEM GP. Playing same deck as last time, blue, green, white ramp against Wizzerinus, who is on some sort of Concord list, seems like. Yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, so I have main deck tiles now. I'm not sure how good that card is main deck, but I'm running it, so I guess, I'm not sure what, but I'm on a draw. Do they have turn 1 discard? I don't think they do. So I guess it's probably fine for me to keep this. It's a bit slow, but I can top deck into stuff. I think it's not the best hand, but my opponent has discard, so I don't want to go too low on cards because that might end up being a problem later on. The opponent is going to start on turn 1 a Sights Beyond, and they're doing some scrying stuff. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure I just go okay, Sackbow is decent, I guess. But yeah, I just fetch Forest and go turn 1 Primal. Like, that's the ideal start. Oops, yeah. So they can hand attack me, they probably take Sackbow if they do decide to hand attack me. Yeah, they do, okay. And then that means I play Tal next turn, and then what? What is Tal name? Or do I have to play Tal next turn? I could just play Crumbling Shrine tapped. Also, I need to change my settings. Where is it? Is this at? Okay, there we go. Vivian. Huh, interesting. Okay. I guess they think they can deal with Sackbow. Yeah, they could probably just deal with Sackbow pretty easily. Basis Brood is not useful in this matchup because they don't have anything to kill right now, and they won't for a very long time. So I guess I just play Sackbow. I'm not going to get any value off of it, and there's no point in leaving anything on top. So yeah, I just go Crumbling Shrine first to see what's on top. Nitrous is not what I need right now, but I get to bin it, so maybe if I don't find enough things to do, I could use its graveyard ability to grab Mysterious Cataract and find me like a Lumbering Hillock and start swinging with that. But right now, I don't think I'm in a very good spot because like I'm playing against grind deck and I did not get fast start. So maybe I should have hard mulligan for a faster start. But at the same time, oh well, can they actually deal with my lands easily? So the removal consists of Pithwilt, right? They don't have instant speed removal other than Pithwilt, so they can't actually deal with land creatures very easily. That might just be how I win this game, actually. I can just keep, like, if I can just get Lumbering Hillock into play and start swinging with it, they don't have a good answer to that thing. In that case, I can activate Nitrous Renewer, I can start pumping Sackbow. What's the best use of my mana right now? I could also keep around Nitrous Renewer to return Crumbling Shrines after they die. I think I do just want to use Nitrous Renewer now because that spends my mana the best. Although, so pumping Sackbow, what does that do for me? So like I can play Amber Hill's Fetch with it, fetch Lumbering Hillock this turn, and then pump Sackbow twice. And that means that like they kill Sackbow and then I start swinging with Lumbering Hillock. If they play any creatures, I can try to Bessie's Brood it. I think that's actually better than yeah. And then if they kill Lumbering Hillock, I'll eventually reanimate it with Nitrous Renewer. I think that's the best play right now for me. So yeah, I guess I'll just do it now. So fetch Lumbering Hillock, exile these get 2 guys, and hit face. I'm going and leave up 1 mana for Sackbow to exile stuff from the graveyard because they also have Delirium synergies. Are they drawing cards off that? They are, and I can't really stop that from happening. Technically, I think I could have attacked battle, right? But that turns it into a creature, so then they still get 4 card types at Concord. At this point, they have to have removal for Sackbow. Huh, interesting. Okay, I'm going to start eating their graveyard to make sure they don't have too high of a delirium. Okay, they're killing Sackbow in response. Interesting. That's actually fine for me. Yeah, they piss built that thing. I don't think the life gain would have mattered too much in the long run, so I'm like fine with this dying without being able to sack it. So good top decks, please. Greenwood Outrider is not a good top deck right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not castable, and it also doesn't do enough on the sport state. So right now, I could just animate Lumbering Hillock and swing. That might be too slow, though. But they can't easily deal with Lumbering Hillock, right? So I should just keep swinging with it. I can animate Crumbling Shrine and swing. That probably is a better use of my mana than the other option. I want to get Wayfarer's Shrine into the graveyard right now, because I do want lands in my graveyard for stuff eventually. I can always find time to fetch later, right? And I do want to get blue mana out at least. It's like I want to get it out so that I don't have to keep worrying about having it to exist. The problem is with animating Crumbling Shrine right now is that it gives me the removal target. I think that's actually fine, right? If they don't, like, if they can't kill it, then suddenly I get to swing with Lumbering Hillock next turn. If they do kill it, it's still fine. I get it back with Nitrous Renewer eventually. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start whacking them with that thing. How much life gain do they have in their deck? A decent amount. So I can't, like, it's not, I can't count them on, like, it could gain more life, so I can't exactly calculate how easily I can race them. Wormwood. Okay. If they decide to minus and sack, that's fine. They're going to plus instead, and they pass. Okay, interesting. They doing? They're still stuck on 3 lands. Maybe that's why they're acting so weird right now. Yeah, that's probably it. Do I want to kill Wormwood right now? Because that's like I will have to commit a decent amount of attackers to that. If I don't kill that, then it starts blowing stuff up, and that's annoying for me. I think I'm kind of priced into doing it. I have to swing both guys at it, which eats up an entire turn of attacking. Actually, I can just swing Lumbering Hillock at face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana next turn, so I could like attack both of these guys into face, and then next turn try to Greenwood Outrider them, and I guess hope that it works out. Like they can minus Wormwood to kill Crumbling Shrine, but then they're still dead to the Lumbering Hillock swing. Yeah, I think I should just like try to push damage right now. And worst case scenario, I get to do like Nitrous Renewer still ends up being the backup plan. But yeah, just full face, and let's see what my opponent does here. They need to kill something and put something on board. Unfortunately, also Greenwood Outrider is pretty small right now, which is annoying. So main worry right now is they have Seismic Colossus, and that thing has lifelink. But if they drop this guy, I can't deal with it, and it starts gaining them enough life to put them out of range. And I think it has Vigilance too, so I can't attack past it. Another Sights Beyond. Okay, are they still stuck on lands? That's really unfortunate if so. They're going to plus what? Oh, okay. They're making another Vile token. I don't know what they're exactly planning with that, but sure. I guess they're just like trying really hard to draw cards right now. They have an answer for Lumbering Hillock. Nope, they don't. Okay, they just got really bad draws. Cool. I mean, I'm not complaining. So yeah, I guess. This is not a Borgator matchup, so I don't bring that in. What do they have in their sideboard? Nothing that matters too much. Well, one Ultimate Surveyor. Yes, I want at least one copy. Sackbow is actually maybe only 2. Look, this thing gets removed, and they care about Graveyard, but not enough for me to go full on the Sackbow plan. I do take out Bessie's Brood because it's going to not have enough targets way too often. I think Kernon comes in. It's either Kernon or Rova, right? It's either Kernon or Rova or Ultimate Surveyor. I mean, Scion Silence does deal with Planeswalkers pretty nicely, but it's also really easy to remove. And bringing it in means that I need to start fetching white. Do I take out a Greenwood outright? Do I need Greenwood to do stuff in this game? I mean, they do, like, they're a grindy deck, so I do need Greenwood to go over the top. I guess I just do this. Well, that's unfortunate. And this hand is not much better, so I have to go down to 5 here. Okay, this hand, at least it's a pretty decent 5. So I guess I'm like probably going turn 1 Primal, so then I do like this. Yeah, they open on turn 1 Terraformer's Globe, Forest. Okay, I guess I didn't need to bomb the Nitrous Renewer then. So right now, the problem with running out Primal Resurgence on turn 1 is that it could get removed, and I don't want that to happen. So maybe I just go tap land and then turn 2 Primal Ramsey. Is that better than the other option? I think I'm okay. So like if Primal gets removed on turn 1, turn 2 I go Ramsey, turn 3 I go Petal Scatter. If I keep Primal in hand, I go turn 2 Primal and then Ramsey. I mean, it gives them like 1 less turn to remove it technically. If they don't have removal, then I get to go Petal Scatter instead, which isn't actually that big of improvement over. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with turn 1 tap land. Sure. And the knowledge right. Oh, right. This could happen, and that's really bad. They take Primal Resurgence and they take Ramsey. Interesting. I mean, right, because it leaves me without a turn 2 play now. So that means I probably should have. Probably should have done stuff differently. Because now I'm basically turned behind. This is fetching Lumbering Hillock then. Do I? Yeah, I run out Primal Resurgence. So I definitely should have done turn 1 Primal because that plays better into hand attack, and it still is pretty even with turn 2 Primal Ramsey. against removal, and they have another hand attack. Yeah, like that's something I didn't really consider in this matchup. Like I'm trying way too hard to play around removal when I should be playing around hand attack, because my deck survives removal way better than it survives hand attack. But I found Kurnoth anyway, so I'm never punished here. It means I need to put an aura onto a fixing land, but which is not ideal, but I guess it's fine. I go Kurnoth, Pel Scatter, and then plus, or Kurnoth plus and then Pel Scatter. Just get everything on board. If it gets wiped, then that's too bad. They could kill Kurnoth, they could kill Pel Scatter. Alternatively, I can go Kurnoth minus to get something back in hand, but that means I can't play anything else this turn. That's better than the other option though. Like what Kurnoth minus get back Ramsey. It certainly is a lot safer than the other option because I don't get blown up by a single removal spell. I think that might actually be worth playing around, right? So like because if I go Kurnoth Pel Scatter, well they would need 2 removal spells to do anything. I could also just go single Pel Scatter and assume that they don't have hand attack anymore. I mean that's actually probably out of hand attack by now, right? Well, the problem with going single Pel Scatter is that it's extremely bad if I it's extremely bad if I get hand attacked again. But what's the chance that they have more hand attack? I mean, it's like reasonably high. I think I should just place the board, right? Or, okay, like, I guess I should play it safe. I should just play it safe. So, and this is actually the safe option here. They don't have creatures, so Kurnoth being at 1 loyalty doesn't change how easily it gets removed. And they don't have burn. They don't have creatures, so Kurnoth being at 1 is the same as Kurnoth being at some other loyalty number when it comes to how easy it is to remove. It does prevent me from Kurnoth minusing next turn, but I think I'd rather like get Ramsey Pel Scatter into play, because then I can Kurnoth plus next turn if it survives. Or like them killing a Kurnoth at 1 loyalty isn't actually that high value. If Kurnoth survives, I plus it next turn, which gives me an injection of mana. And then I'm threatening a Kurnoth minus on one of my creatures the turn afterwards. Oh. Yeah, they had more hand attack. Well, I mean that's actually fine, right? Because they're still not doing much right now. And Kurnoth's still on board right now. As long as Kurnoth sticks, it's going to be a persistent problem for them. And they pass. They could be holding up Cosmic Sinkhole. Like they have that card in their sideboard. And I wouldn't put it past them to bring it in against me. Anyways, Nitrous Renewer. Not very helpful right now, but it could be a Kurnoth sack target later on. So right now I fetch my off-color, fetch Lush Oasis, stick Pel Scatter onto it, and then swing with Lumbering Hillock. Yeah. Well, in that case, I should fetch first, just to make sure I don't accidentally mill over that thing when I try to plus Kurnoth. Mill over some more lands. I mean, that's fine. So play Pel Scatter. And I don't actually get to activate anything. So I think I should just put down Nitrous Renewer, or should I? Because it means I get swept up by removal. But Pel Scatter, like, their sweeper is -3/-3, and I doubt they actually brought it in against me, so yeah, I will just empty my hand right now. So that I have a Kurnoth target for next turn, and I pass the turn. Updeck a land. Are they still stuck on lands right now? Seems like they're still stuck on lands, and that's Wormwood. They can minus Wormwood to kill Kurnoth right now, which would be, I guess, pretty helpful for them. I mean, they kind of have to do it right now. Yeah, they need to kill Kurnoth. But now that means I get to kill Wormwood, and then I get to start swinging with Lumbering Hillock. Another forest. I'll keep this in hand. Wait, hand attack? That might actually be worth doing. Well, anyways, I have nothing really useful to do right now, so kill Letty, start whacking them with Lumbering Hillock. And do I keep this in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll keep it in hand just to bait hand attack. Eve Augury. Are they still stuck on lands? That's really unfortunate. And they pass. Alright, let's see what I got off the plains. Do I play that? I think I have nothing to use white mana for, so I'll just do this. And just keep attacking with these 2 guys. I do kill them next turn with these 2 guys at least. Oh, Pithwilt. Alright, sure. Did they find their forest land? Okay, they did, but it's not a green land. Not that it matters because Terraformers Club is fixing for them anyways. Xerix. Okay, that's fine. They can start looking for cards now. And I can't kill it immediately with Lumbering Hillock. Is Greenwood Outrider lethal right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can cast it, and it's 1, 2, 2 storied. 2. It's not lethal right now. But it does kill a Xerax, so like if I top deck that thing, I will play it. Huh. And this is awkward. Well, do I Lumbering Hillock into Xerax? No, because there's actually not much point in doing that. So I just go Ramsey and then swing Lumbering Clock at face again. Yeah, it seems about right. But I mean, like, they are going to be able to stabilize pretty soon. So hopefully I get something good before they completely stabilize and I lose because of that. I'll stick Llanowar on Lush Oasis just to be safe, I guess. Yeah, in case I need to, like, blue for something. So now Green with Outrider is definitely lethal. They're going to plus Xerax again to look for cards. And they find Seismic Colossus. Yeah, that thing is pretty scary. The good news is that if I top deck Greenlit Outrider, this thing will, I think, it attack past Seismic Colossus. Oh, trample. Is there any point in trying to block this? I could block with Nitrous, but I think Nitrous is better to. I mean, he has trample anyway, so yeah, it happened. Lyrics can also -6 soon, which gets back Vivian, I guess. Yeah, I do want to prevent that from happening. So maybe I could have spun at Xerax because, like, yeah, if they had Seismic Colossus, then trying to attack their life doesn't make as much sense since they're going to be stabilizing with this thing anyways. I also don't have any good ways of removing Seismic Colossus. But, like, I have a lot of decent top decks right now, right? Like, Kernon is a decent top deck, although I'm not sure what I'm going to Kernon -4. I just Kernon minus back a Pell Scatter, and then I get a pretty big Pell Scatter. Like, it's big enough to block Seismic Colossus, right? Although Xerax is still a problem, because that thing is going to -6 to bring back Vivian, and then Vivian's going to punch something. Okay, and they're going to gain a bunch of life off that. Alright, Kernon. I mean, I'm not complaining. So Kernon minus on Pell Scatter is the best option here, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have 5 things, which is so 6 block Seismic Colossus, unless Xerax minuses to. Xerax doesn't actually blow anything up, but Xerax minuses to bring back Vivian. Vivian can't actually punch Pell Scatter. This play loses pretty hard to Pithwelt, but I mean, everything I do here loses pretty hard to Pithwelt, so it doesn't change anything. And then once that happens, I can start trying to stabilize again. Actually, I even get an Antelope from that, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Or, I mean, I tap like this, so play Kernon. Kernon comes in. It would be nicer. It would be nicer if I had something better to bring back, but I don't right now. So, and I did not bring in Silence of Silence. So, because if I had Silence of Silence, I could turn on Sack to get that right now. Turn on Xerax or turn up Seismic Colossus is lifelink. Well, unfortunately, I can't do that. So, do this, play this, make the Blossom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 6/6, but if Kernon dies, Seismic Colossus. I mean, I could just trade Pell Scatter for Seismic. That's a pretty good trade for me. And then pass the turn. And if I top deck anything useful, like if I top deck Recall Forgotten Aeons, that's really good. If Pell Scatter gets Pith Bolted, that's pretty bad for me. I mean, they also have tons of other removal that they could use on Pell Scatter. They're going to uptake Xerax again, so they can bring back something and have it survive. And they're going to play Irreverent Synscape. Okay, so that blows up Pell Scatter. Can I protect Kernon? Yes, if I sack my entire board to it. Is that worth doing? Definitely not. I think I just let Kernon die and hope for good top decks again. Yeah, and okay, they're forcing it to happen. Does Greenwood Outrider still lethal them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it still does. And they are tapped out, so if I top deck Greenwood Outrider, I win here. Unfortunately, I do not do that, and I top deck a land instead. So now they kind of just get to go off. I can't do much about. Yeah, I have nothing in hand right now, so I can't do much. I think I keep this card in hand because I have more than enough mana, and I do want to bait hand attack. I'm just going to I'm just going to keep my guys back until I top deck Greenwood Outrider and try to lethal them. Like, as long as they don't kill as long as they don't kill most of my guys, I'm fine with whatever they do, as long as I top deck Greenwood Outrider. F6. So they kill Ramsey. Irreverent Synscape goes off. They get back a bunch of guys. It seems like from a graveyard. Okay, they can get back my top end stuff. And they're going to get back Seismic Colossus. They're taking Pell Scatter. Okay. Interesting that they didn't take Vivian. I guess they just want more creatures on board to start pressuring me faster. Or they need the mana really badly. Oh, they have a giant Pell Scatter right now because they have all these permanents. They're going to plus Vivian or plus Xerax again. A Sights Beyond. So now it looks really bad for me because I don't think I win even if I green with Outrider them. They gain too much life from the Seismic Colossuses. And let's see. Yeah, drew too many lands, but that's actually expected because this deck runs a bunch of lands. But yeah. So maybe I do want one side of silence. Actually, why is Tal still in the deck? Tal's bad against them. Ultron Surveyor is decent, right? Because it blows up. I even want to blow up their things. Like, I know they have Gerald's Cure, which is actually what their deck is supposed to be built around, but they haven't drawn it yet. Actually, I'm pretty sure the Ultron Surveyor is actually bad here. I don't care enough about Gerald's Wretched Cure to blow it up, and I don't have anything else worth blowing up. So then that means I need to start, like, I need to actually care about having both colors. Maybe I bring in a Rova. Do they have any easy ways of killing? I mean, their Planeswalkers kill Rova pretty easily. Yeah, I guess I just bring in 2 Scion Silences. Or, maybe Henry is actually decent against them because they don't have that many creatures. Like, if I get this guy down, they're kind of... It becomes really annoying for them to play through a Henry. So it also becomes kind of annoying for me to play through one, so maybe that's not worth it. I mean, what else am I bringing in? Rovads, which is actually just decent in general, or Henry, which could be good. Or maybe another Sack Bowl, or another Sign of Silence. Sure, let's see how Henry plays. This starting hand, I mean, yeah, I guess it's keepable. Like, it's not ideal, but it has enough things going for it where I'm willing to keep it. Alright, so turn 1 Nitrous, Classic. Then next turn I go Sack Bowl. They have turn 1 Terraformer's Globe. Actually, maybe I should have brought in Ultimate Surveyor because it can blow up Terraformer's Globes. And blowing up Terraformer's Globe does screw them pretty badly off their mana, given certain draws. But anyways, I'm just going to Nitrous Renewer now, and I guess these are fetching my 2 off colors, so I will just fetch, I'll just play Sack Bowl right now. So that's my entire hand. Yeah, I've already played out my entire hand, so if Sack Bowl gets removed, I kind of just don't have stuff to do for a bit. And, okay, cool. I managed to whiff their hand attack. I'll fetch now because I do not want to draw lands. Oh, well, that's extremely convenient. Yeah, play Recall Forgotten Aeons. I can play out my entire hand again. Do I want to do that? I think I should keep a Nitrous in hand because why not? Yeah. And then I'll fetch out my White Source and get Primal Resurgence onto the Forest. Is there any reason to keep up Sack Bowl right now? Not really. I should just start swinging. So currently it's looking really good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 mana off Coalescing Recall Forgotten Aeons. And currently I have a Sack Bow that's swinging in each turn for a decent chunk, so they do need to remove this soon. Tisha, yeah, that's fine. If they want to blow up Sack Bow, that's fine. I'll just kill its Slumbering Hillock on the back swing. I'm surprised they sacked Terraformer's Globe because I guess they figured they have good enough mana fixing right now or something. Oh, well, that's... I can kill Letitia right now. Or I could just coalesce Recall Forgotten Aeons. I mean, what's the worst thing Letitia does right now? It just pluses. I think that's fine. Getting RFE down is way better, right? Okay, what Grave Hate do they have? They don't really have Grave Hate, right? They just have Remnants of Past Realities. I don't think they brought that card. Or maybe they did bring in Grave Hate. But I think just casting RFE now probably puts me more far ahead than trying to kill Letitia. Yeah, I'll go with that logic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And normally trying, sure. Okay, Kurnow off the top, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what my opponent does against this board. They plus Letitia, which is fine. Did they find their 3rd land? Or did they find their 4th land? It seems like the answer is still no. Okay, did they find their land now? Feeling like really unfortunate land draws if they keep getting stuck on lands all these games. Well, it looks like they did get the really unfortunate land draw. They're going to Ultimate Surveyor's Primal Resurgence? Or are they just playing... Okay, they are going to kill that. Sure. I do need to eventually worry about Seismic Colossus, but it's not going to be a problem for now. Kurnow Mice doing anything right now for me. Not really, so I should just be Kurnow plussing. Or I could Kurnow Mice into Ramsey. No, that doesn't do anything. Just be Kurnow plussing, because then I can Kurnow Mice into something better. Or maybe I do Kurnow Mice into Ramsey, because... Like, what does Ramsey do for me? Like, I tap like this, play Kurnow plus, and then swing with Lumbering Hillock. And then I have Kurnow Mice 3 next turn. Alternatively, I Kurnow Mice 2 to grab a Ramsey, play Primal Resurgence. I'm still looking for a finisher though, so I don't think that helps. So yeah, I should just... Then I have to swing 2 things at Letitia to kill it. I can do... Okay, yeah, I just do this then. And I think I do Animate Crumbling Shrine. Oh wait, I can mill over an RFE. Can I cast that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm a bit off. Okay, that's still fine though. Actually I do need to animate Lumbering Hillock, or can I animate Crumbling? Yeah, I can animate Crumbling Shrine. Just need to attack both of these guys into Letitia to kill it. And then, do I want to play out Nitrous Renewer? I mean, sure, why not? It's like another turn on target. And I think at this point I've stopped trying to bait hand attack because I'm far ahead enough. I know Mines can grab me Henry right now. Do I care about that? Actually, I could have grabbed Henry last turn by sacking Kernon. I mean, that would have made stuff a bit more difficult for them. Oh, they have Seismic Colossus. Okay. I will have to full chump to save Kernon. That is that worth doing right now? I want Kernon around still, right? Am I fine with the Kernon on 1 loyalty? Uh, I think I want at least 2 loyalty on my Kernon. Yeah. Okay, and let's see what I draw. Ramsey. Oh, that's convenient. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I just cast for RFE right now, or do I something else first? I might want to turn on mines for something later on. I think actually, I might care about colors. I think I should just do this first. Oh, I milled over another RFE. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not attacking Slumbering Collectus. And I find another turn on. Should be attacking my RFEs now, I think. Yeah. So then I just go Ramsey and then a swing with RFE. That seems about right. Actually, they could. Well, if I get a Seismic Colossus off the board, that's pretty good for me. So yeah, just take, which is fine by me. So then Ramsey do the thing, play Amber Hills tapped, and pass the turn. One is going to fetch with Mysterious Cataract. They're also hitting 6 mana soon, or they've hit 6 mana right now, so they could also be making pretty big plays. They kill Pith, or they kill RFE, exile it. Do I care about letting Kernon survive here? Oh, that's a second Seismic Colossus. That can actually outrace everything I'm doing. Oh, I think I do let Kernon die, because I have a second Kernon. Are they swinging both at Kernon? Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to protect this Kernon, so I just let that one die. The problem with Seismic Colossus is that it's gaining them a lot of life every turn, so I do need to worry about that. I could actually turn off I could yeah, I could turn off the Seismic Colossuses by fetching okay, what else do I have left to fetch? Not much. I'm just going to grab a Force then. I can grab Sign of Silence, naming Seismic Colossus to turn off their lifelink, which could be useful. Oh, do I have lethal? 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, time to get out my calculator. I can play out Kernon before, so it's like 4 actually. So 7 plus 5 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7. 37 damage. We have okay, well this thing there, so these guys are 10 life base a piece. They actually have 40 something life, but I can turn on sack to yeah, I can turn on sack, grab Sound of Silence and turn off their lifelink. Then those guys only become 2. So then that's like 31, 34 life. I have 37 damage, but can I afford to give up? How much damage can I afford to give up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 mana to work with, so that's and doing this cost 9. So I'm actually short on mana for the thing I want to do. Unless I tap Crumbling Shrine. So if I tap Crumbling Shrine, I'm down. So tap Crumbling Shrine, sack it. That means I'm down 7 damage. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, that plays Kernon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that plays Greenwood Outrider. I sack this guy, grab Sign of Silence, so then I'm attacking with these guys. I have 4 storied, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So then I'm attacking for 5 plus 9 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7, which is 30 damage, which is actually not enough. Which is a problem. I mean, it does force them to like chump away their entire board. They're at 1 card in hand, so maybe that's enough to just win the game afterwards. And it's not like I'm actually in a bad spot afterwards either, because I still have a bunch of stuff, right? Like swing with or 30. For 30, they're forced to block with Seismic, or no, these guys won't hit enough power for them to kill Seismic. Well, I mean, the thing is, I can't let the Seismic keep swinging for free, because then that's going to put me out of range of stuff. 8. Alternative plan. RFE. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can RFE and then, or I can RFE and then turn on grab stuff. Okay, yeah, I guess that's my plan now. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Actually, I want to tap like this in case I top deck Sound of Silence. So play RFE, draw 2 cards. That's not useful. Okay, I need to. Okay, so then I need to. I could actually keep these guys back. Yeah, the prevent seismic colossus from swinging for free, and then I'll take this opportunity to play out another Ramsey, I guess, because that pumps my story count more than just. Yeah, I'll just take this opportunity to play another Ramsey, and then let's see if this works out. Like at this point, I think my opponent knows I have Greenwood Outrider in hand, right? This is a very telegraphed, I'm setting for Greenwood Outrider kind of play. Herald Wretched Cure? Sure. What can they grab that would blow up this board state? Wormwood. That's fine. They only get to blow up one thing. So then if they swing with one of the Colossuses, then I just kill it with RFE on the backs, and then Greenwood Outrider. I'm pretty sure Greenwood Outrider kills on the backswing. Keep forgetting to exile these guys. I mean, they could just leave everything back. They're still going to leave everything back. Alright, still. Oh, 2 Greenwood Outriders. Has things changed? I have one more story than before. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still stuck at the same. I need to sack Crumbling Shrine to do stuff. Loop. So 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I turn on sack that, grab Sign of Silence, and then let's see how much damage I'm pushing this time. I have 5 storied if I do that, so right, they're tapped out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 storied. That's 6 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6 plus 5 plus 8. 41 damage. I think that's actually enough to kill even without having to grab Sign of Silence, but I don't want to do math, so I'm just going to do it like this. Turn on minus, grab Sign of Silent. I cautious crash from that. Okay, I really need to fix the this too many threads thing. Oh, it didn't save my settings, so layout is also off. Alright, fine. And where was I? I think I just turned on sacked. Yeah, I just turned on sacked. Okay, so grab Sign of Silence, aiming Seismic Colossus, and then play Greenwood Outrider. And they concede. Cool. I think the end there was more scuffed than I needed to be, but I got there eventually. But yeah. So I think game 1 and game 2, my opponent just got screwed over by not drawing enough lands. Actually, even in game 3, they kind of got screwed over too. That way, I should probably look at replays right now. Are they? I'm pretty sure I left that game. Okay, there we go. So game 1, they just didn't get lands, right? Yeah, just didn't get lands, and man lands went to distance. Yeah. And then in game 2, they also got screwed over by not having lands, and I ended up losing because Size of Colossus went to distance, and I drew too many lands afterwards. Then in game 3, oh yeah, game 3 I milled 2 recalls. That's probably what won me the game. Yeah, I definitely could not have done it without milling 2 recalls, because then the Seismic Colossuses were gaining life faster than Greenwood Outrider can outpace them. So me being able to just get these RFEs down and start blocking lets you so, but yeah, so I won game 1, so hopefully I win my next 2 out of my next 3 games so I can top cut. Although I don't need to top cut this month or this season anymore because I already got my top cut promo. But maybe I get a GP win so I can pick up my 7th GP win. But yeah,